abusia for aha possible multimedia need kwan so wey a news update na ye dey eba besom
Stan Dogbe who near to our presidency. They have not given you any appointment at the presidency. You don't have an office. You don't have a locus. Now nam presidency castle. I took it for granted. But one morning, you were on Radio Go. Obabia, I say a friend, Obobia, Daku, Toku, decided to call you, Stan Dogbe, to interview you, to talk on behalf of President Mills and the presidency. Done. And I'm the head of communication and presidential spokesperson. The president gets upset. That who is this character? Koku, have you employed him? I said, no, I've not employed him. So who gave him the go ahead to talk on my behalf? If you don't want to do the job again, let me know. I'll appoint somebody else. Until done. Now President Buefu. Now maybe friend Stan Dogbe. Now the catcher say, look, you have no locus at the presidency. Send me to you. So granting interview you baby on behalf of the president. Oh, me no better trouser back. Me pet Akekedia.
Wow.
Oh yes. Those are some of the stories. So when President Mills died, and now you find locus around President Mahama, you think that it's time to revenge. So let's hit Anyidoho. Let's go after him. Let's create media disaffection for him. Done. Stories not the fact I don't know. You had no locus at the castle. A starting here no. Now unam information ministry. Zita, Ejenim Boating, in the Kujotonumu, and the Nam information ministry. Even though you created problems for them over some hampers issues. Because the president had issued directives in order to manage state resources. Yeah, my hampers for Christmas. You went and got yourself involved with some hampers, something in the ministry. It's a little bit of power move for you, I don't know. That's the phone now. Castle. You have no office, no appointment. And you think that I should allow you to be going on air, to go and talk on behalf of the presidency. So, Ninia, near CEO flags about us. It's all about somebody standing firm and saying, hey, me my way and go so. Yes, in the process, people will not like you. But you would have protected the president and protected the presidency. And that's what I did for President Mills. It's never people and enjoy my loyalty and working relationship with him. Because it was solid. I never allowed water to pass. Fast forward, Stan Dogbe started saying, "Mama managing President Mahama," and yet no be as they say, "Omo photocopy, paper, I call photocopy." So at an ECOWAS speech, the president is delivering speech. Papers need
very embarrassing. Then
it's very embarrassing, and that's the kind of problem they create for President Mahama. Because you have no training, you have no experience, but who pray. No break, no mental discipline. Obiaya be open. Upon you the one penny, someone yes around President Mills inti. The President Mills work wa. Yam boko kwa you do a send them. Masa, Obian to me kumi. Me really me shebre was a face wa. Obian me put the to me kumi. So back to the issue no. It's just people being alert. And I want to believe, Don, that there must have been somebody around who must have said, oh, Master, the way possible, but maybe he was overpowered. And now on Nisa Kokwa, you know, community. Then secondly, people are around power for all kinds of reasons. All kinds of reasons. Ebi abro, ebi a person kumida. If you're not careful and you don't have loyalists around you to protect you, you'll be embarrassed every day. And so being around a president is not a joke. It's not a joke at all. And, I'll give another example in terms of people having their own interests. Valerie Sawyer, Deputy Chief of Staff.
Yeah.
At the point under President Mills. Meet you one day. Oh, friend me. Oh, mommy pressure. Send me intro letter on behalf of the president. Now, who Suma, Minister of State, be say Uncle Zurich, Switzerland, Uncle FIFA, Uncle Bedi, say Ghana be host to some FIFA tournament. Be fresh Iban. Miss, I don't write letters on behalf of the president. It's the secretary to the president who writes letters on behalf of the president. And you are deputy chief of staff. Don't you know this simple protocol? Meanwhile, your boss, the chief of staff, Martin Newman, is also there. Pressure me, I don't know. I'm going to be president. Say, president, there goes to you. President say, what? I'm not aware of any such thing. Call Valerie for me. Long and short, to buy it. Who to do papa so? The president, President Bufui, and no black people. Who see only private sector phobia, let's take a decision in that. And it will be privately funded. So government will not bear any cost. Oh yeah? You are the presidency and you are dealing with private sector and private businesses. Who gave you that order? It is a president Chiwenima who's worked for Kokwani the whole time. Said business then can move back on. Kokwani the cost say. But the president will say who are Kokwani the whole time. Done. That is my story.
Yeah, and it's very unfortunate because, like you said earlier on.
He was too powerful. And he disrespected the vice president. Anyabia was the vice president behind all these things. That is why when I stopped it, he felt disrespected. That's the question. Because I never had any personal confrontation with the vice president. Never. But is it not interesting that after the death of President Mills, all these people who sought to undermine President Mills then surrounded you, President Mahama? So, am I supposed to believe that all those people were working on your mandate at the time to undermine the sitting president, Man Pininti, and also waiting on my family one time? So, Master, the issues are far, many, and very deep. But long and short, give me, Anyidoho, the opportunity again around President Mills or around any president. I will protect that president. Once I have the mandate, I will protect that president with everything I have. Means Jai president, not take it. And I'm happy that my record stands tall.
Fantastic. But finally, Mami Musa said, during your tenure, did you sort of kind of regulate amount for appearance and no His Excellency because
of course, Master.
Okay.
That is also critical.
Good.
Now about presidency. Now we dress anyhow. What are you talking about? Even we, the staff at the presidency, we couldn't just afford to dress anyhow. Secretary to the president, Mr. Bibako Mensa. Oh, what? There was a day, Friday where President Kufuor by Mr. Bibako Mensa Friday where headed by Juma, Obajuma and Opapa. Somehow, when the president appeared in the office, the president was wearing a very similar Friday wear. Mr. Bibako Mensa at Tiniwa Chimota. He said that his training, he and the president cannot be in the same attire. So he went back to Tiniwa Chimota to change. Can you imagine? This is the kind of training some of us go to. into your nama. So you and the echo. The level of discipline